What we see here is the CoBMR Windows recovery environment booted on my target system. We can press the Recover System button to open the recovery wizard. On the first page, we are prompted to enter the location of a storage device of which we will use to save the log files once the recovery is complete. If you do not wish to save the log files at this point, you can check the box at the top. On the next screen, we are prompted to enter the details of our Cohesity server, a user account with sufficient privileges to restore the backup, and the source machine that we wish to restore the backup of. We can also specify to perform a point-in-time restore and specify any point in time of which we have a valid backup for. Leave this option unchecked to restore the latest available backup from the Cohesity server. Pressing the next button will allow the embedded Cohesity agent to contact the Cohesity server and extract the BMR information from the backup. Now the configuration information has been retrieved from the backup, we import it into the recovery environment to configure the recovery for this particular system. Here we can see our options to modify the volume layout of the target system. On the left-hand side, we can see the stored layout of the original system, and on the right-hand side, the proposed layout for the new target system. We can see each of the disks listed along with the volumes contained within. From here, we can choose to include or exclude any of the disks from the recovery and even modify the sizes of each of the partitions. On the next page, we can choose to include or exclude individual volumes from the recovery. And finally, we can edit the network configuration of the target system post-recovery. By default, leaving these options unchanged will mimic the settings of the original system, bringing it online with the same hostname and IP configuration that it had during the backup. If we wish to change these settings, we can specify a new hostname and or IP address on this screen for each of the available network adapters. Pressing the Finish button will begin the recovery. The recovery will first proceed to format and partition the target disks to match the layout of the original system. We will then use the Cohesity integrated client to restore the data from the Cohesity server backup, and finally perform the dissimilar hardware phase, where the system will scan for any changed hardware between the source and target systems and inject any newly required drivers for any changed hardware. Once the recovery has finished, we will be given an option to reboot the system into the recovered operating system.